So Republicans have been up in arms, of course, this week about the SCOTUS leak, the draft opinion written by Samuel Alito that appears to overturn Roe versus Wade. And lots of conservatives have been out there talking about, oh, we got to get the leaker. This is worse than the insurrection on January 6th. You know, we need to put them in jail forever, fire them, make sure they never get a job again, all kinds of crap coming from conservatives. And in order to really stand out, when you have all the crazy talkers who are all pretty much saying the same things, you got to say something even more extreme than that, which those things are pretty extreme. But never underestimate Lauren Boebert, folks, because while all the other conservatives were saying that this is a worse thing than January 6th, they're calling basically for the death penalty for this leaker, Lauren Boebert decided to use the opportunity not to necessarily go after the leaker, but of course, to become an even bigger bigot than she already was. She used the opportunity to make fun of transgender people here in the United States. Here is what she said in a series of tweets following the revelation of this draft ruling. First one says, seems the left can define woman again. You guys have literally one joke. Like, that's it. You just have one joke and it's not even funny and you tell it over and over and over and over again. Then she tweets out, where's the outrage from the pregnant men? Oh man, knee slapper. Wow. You could be a professional comedian, Lauren Boebert. That's so hilarious, right? Again, one joke. You just keep telling it over and over and over and over again, hoping that somebody's going to laugh at it eventually. Then she add, here's really the terrifying part. The left has gone beyond questioning man and are now questioning the will of God. Dangerous and demonic territory. Demonic, folks. Those of us on the left, we're now challenging God directly, and we're somehow the demonic ones. We're the demonic ones. You're the one who poses with weapons that are designed to kill people instantly. You're the one who left a child unattended in a room with at least one gun while the child was making videos posted online. We talked about that, obviously, months and months ago. You're the one whose husband exposed himself to underage girls at a bowling alley while you were right there, resulting in you and your husband being banned from that bowling alley. You're the one that's being invested for potential campaign finance violations. And we're the demonic ones? And by the way, that's literally just a handful of all the horrible things, the horrible skeletons that you have hiding in that Boebert closet back home. If anybody's demonic here, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on the Boebert family instead of the left, right? I mean, I would think God would identify more with a party that says, hey, maybe we ought to take care of people. Maybe we ought to not send them into debt just because they had to go to the doctor. Maybe we should educate them. Maybe we should feed people. Maybe we should take care of one another. Versus a Republican Party that says, if you step on my lawn, I should have the right to blow your friggin' head off. Just like Jesus would do. Right? But the mocking of the transgender people, of course, is at the heart of all of this. And as we know, they're not even the next target after this Supreme Court ruling because they're already the targets. They're already the targets in this legislation across the country. And Lauren Boebert is piling on. And all this does is stoke violence against these individuals. That's why she uses these phrases like they're questioning the will of God. They're demonic. We're subhuman, not just transgender individuals, but everybody on the left now. We are subhuman in the eyes of this woman who, again, is banned from a bowling alley because her husband apparently couldn't keep it in his pants. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.